I have never understood when people raise their hand at my keynotes and say, all right, Gary, you just talked about 15 hours a day on Twitter and this and that. When do I do my real job? And my answer always is, when was your real job not actually giving a crap about your customer?
All right, well, the first thing I know is that you need to obsess over customers. I can tell you that we have been doing this from the very beginning, and it's the only reason that Amazon.com exists today in any form. We've always put customers first. When given the choice of obsessing over competitors or obsessing over customers, we always obsess over customers.
In terms of our focus on customer service, though, one of the reasons why we do focus so much is because on any given day, about 75% of our orders are from repeat customers. And our whole philosophy is take most of the money that we would have spent on marketing, on paid marketing, and instead put that into the customer experience, and then let the repeat customers and word of mouth be our true form of marketing.
You've got to start with the customer experience and work backwards to the technology. You can't start with the technology and try to figure out where you're going to try to sell it. And I've made this mistake probably more than anybody else in this room.
I think too many people are trying to get new customers, and I think that the energy is coming away from their current customers, and I don't think they realize the word of mouth of their current customers can amplify more new customers than their hustle to go out and find new deer.
We really like to start with customers and work backwards. And again, that is the key thing that I know, and it covers a lot of other mistakes. If you're truly obsessed over customers, it'll cover a lot of errors.
Well, it starts out with our policies. The first thing is our 1-800 number. You know, most websites, it's pretty hard to find contact information. Usually it's buried 5 links deep, and even then it's not a phone number, it's an email address. And we take the exact opposite approach because we actually want to talk to our customers.
Any company that wants to focus on customers and put customers first, any company that wants to invent on behalf of customers has to be willing to think long term.
What incredible benefits can we give to the customer? Where can we take the customer? Not starting with, let's sit down with the engineers and figure out what awesome technology we have, and then how are we going to market that.
The telephone is actually one of the best branding devices out there. You have your customer's undivided attention for 5 to 10 minutes, and if you get the interaction right, like that's something they'll remember for a very long time, and also tell their friends and family about.
I knew that my dad wasn't customer service driven, and I saw an opportunity to create a legendary story. I mean, stories. Stories are the game.
No, all right, let's give you an example. When we started Virgin Atlantic 30 years ago, we had one 747 competing with airlines that had an average of 300 planes each. Every single one of those airlines have gone bankrupt because they didn't have customer service.
Honor, respect, care for, protect, and reward your employees, regardless of title or position. And in turn, they will treat each other and their external customers in a warm, in a caring, and in a hospitable way. This causes external customers to return, thus bringing joy to shareholders.
Everything in the end comes down to customer service and the people who are serving you, and whether they're proud of the company. And you know, the only way that you can actually have people working on in a company that are proud of it is if you give them the tools, give them every little detail.
Show that you value your employees as individuals, not just as workers.
Effort is underrated, because it just doesn't have to be about dollars and cents. That I know the reason I've been successful is I never make decisions like a CFO, and I never make decisions for the next 24 minutes, and everybody else does.